Hey guys, this is Pam Baldwin. I'm so happy to be here with you today to show you some of the things that are available for purchase through Ali Edwards' shop for this year's 2016 December Daily project. This is by far one of my most favorite projects to participate in every year. I love the holiday season and everything about it, so this is such a fun opportunity to be able to document and capture some of those moments that happen throughout the month of December. As part of the digital creative team this year, we were given kind of an early selection opportunity to pick an album. We also were able to get a hold of the main kit, Ali's main kit, and one mini kit of our choosing. So I'm going to show you today what I chose. Of course, I ended up purchasing a few other things as well, which will be shipped along with everybody else's. But for today, you get a sneak peek at some of the elements that you can pick up from the December Daily Shop. So here we go. So I've got a 6x8 album. This is a gray album with a gold foil Mary Mary that is written in Jasmine Jones handwriting all across the cover, and it kind of wraps around the spine a little bit as well. Unfortunately, this album is sold out at the moment, and I believe there are just a few left to choose from, which are equally fantastic. There is still a 4x6 December Daily red album available, and they've also added a smaller, or another album to the shop if you are interested in doing something with a slightly smaller spine. This spine is 2.5 inches, so plenty, I hope, for holding on to my month's worth of stories. Inside each of the albums are 31 page protectors, and it comes in a variety of orientations. So there are several of the full page options. There's a couple of the 2x2 square options here. These are always fun to be able to tuck in photos and stories that are like little collections, usually like my Christmas tree ornaments, that kind of thing. I'll take a few photos of the new ones that I've purchased for the year, or the favorite ones, or the ones that tell a story. There's also a few page protectors that have 3 spots, so 2 3x4s and 1 4x6 at the bottom. And then there's a couple of pages with 4 3x4 spots as well. And then at the very back, there are the pages with the 2 4x6 spots. So that's what's included in the albums. And I'll go ahead and show you the main. So this is Ali's main December Daily Kit for 2016. It comes in these really awesome little boxes with an elastic closure. When you open it up, here's what you'll find inside. This kit is packed with stuff, so I'm just going to take it all out of the box, and we'll open up the packages so you can get a better view of what's going on in here. So for starters, there is a set of 6x8 papers, and we'll go through so you can see the prints and designs that are on them. So one of the albums that was available this year actually has a very similar print to this. This is Jingle All the Way, a really cool, just modern text-based design. On the back of each of the 6x8 pages is a grid pattern. So it's really neutral, and it makes it really easy to use these for whatever you would like. This one has got kind of a colorful rainbow stripe, very thin line stripe going through it. This one is a colorful polka dot. And then December Stories, written in Ali's handwriting. This is probably my favorite, something super classic. It's a red piece of paper with just white star print on it. There is green with a white polka dot. Kind of a vanilla background, and it's got colorful trees on it. A bit more of a non-traditional kind of color scheme for Christmas, but super cool. Really small text that goes through and says jingle all the way and have yourself a merry big Christmas. All different kinds of Christmas phrases and sentiments written across there. And the last one is a pine tree kind of print on, again, it's kind of an off-white base with some speckled snowflakes in there as well. So really lovely prints that are all included and super versatile with a lovely mix of classic and modern colors. Also included in the kit are these awesome chipboard numbers. If you picked up Emily Lay's mini kit from last year, these are, I believe, are very similar. It's just that the numbers this year are white chipboard instead of gold. So there are, I believe, enough there for 31 days. Let's see, yep, there's number 31. So 31 days worth of numbers there to choose from to document your days. Next up, a wood veneer star embellishment, which is actually very thick. There's just one included, but it's got some good bulk to it, so it'll be great for adding a bit of dimension to your pages. These are some white die cuts with gold foil on them, and the paper actually has a bit of a different texture to it. It's kind of, I would almost say it's like a bit of a wood grain, but maybe finer than that. So these are super awesome. Celebrate this, hello twinkle, merry and bright, happy Christmas, love Santa, jingle all the way, joy to the world, 'tis the season, peace and joy, let it shine, holiday love. So lots and lots of pieces there to make sure that you've got some continuity through your album. Okay, there is a roll of washi tape here that has colorful polka dots. Again, maybe not really like a traditional Christmas color scheme, but this is going to be really fun to include this year. Roll of these here. There it is. Polka dot print, lots of fun colors. There is a set of tags. I think that this, along with the wood veneer star and the rubber pieces and the acrylic words, I don't know, I can't really pick a favorite, but I would say that this is high up there on the list of favorite pieces in the kit this year. So these are like craft cardstock tags. So there's a hole punched out at the top here. I love using tags in my projects. No problem there whatsoever. There's a hole there so you can actually just tuck it right into the rings of your album. You can slip it into the page protectors, just tons and tons of options here. So these are really fun graphic pieces on them. This one says, "Oh joy" on the front, and on the back it says, "Eat, drink, and be merry." Spread cheer, a merry moment. Lots of space there so you can add your story, like type your journaling or handwrite your journaling right onto the back of it. I love that. Do not open until December 25th. Holiday happiness. Christmas tree. Family and friends. Smaller Christmas tree print with traditions. Jingle all the way. Silent night. A star print with Christmas cheer on the back. And one that kind of looks like a gift wrapped package with ho 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 on the back. So many, and again, a really nice way to add some continuity throughout your album. Pop those right up here. There are also more star elements, which I love because they're so versatile. So these are adhesive chipboard stars. There's gold, red, and green on there in a variety of sizes to choose from. So these will definitely be put to good use. Some star sequins for making confetti pockets if you like. There's a mix of white, red, gold, green, and black. So you'll get some good contrast there for sure. Okay, so this is probably one of my other favorite pieces this year in the main kit. Are these rubber charms with words on them. There's joy, merry. See if I can get the other ones out of the package. Okay, so there's joy, merry, love, magic, and cheer. I'm almost kind of visualizing using these already and making a tree pattern and combining them with some other round elements to make a Christmas tree. I'm considering using that even for my cover page for this year. We will see how it goes. I love when you open up a package of new supplies and already the ideas start flowing as soon as you pull them out of the package. That's a sign of a good kit. Okay, there is also a roll here of tickets. They're like die cut, tear apart ticket shapes, and each one has something different written on it. They're taped on, so we'll just see if I can get the tape off and show you what it looks like inside. There we go. So December 2016, this moment, stars, joy, merry and bright, memories, magic, good tidings, cozy, love this, fa la 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 la, twinkle, 'tis the season, this story, happiness, family, traditions, and remember this. So tons and tons of options to choose from there. And another just kind of a fun, different kind of die cut element to be able to add to your project. Love those. There is some white rickrack here, which is just kind of a fun fabric trim and will add a different bit of texture to your project and to your pages. Here's the acrylic words that I mentioned, which are awesome as well. I love getting these in the story kits every month. So this is kind of a smaller version of what's included there. There's the word December, fa la 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 la, and love. Super cute. I love all of them. I will definitely be including those in my album for sure. Okay, we're still going, guys. There's so much in here. Okay, so here are some, they're not really transparent pieces, but they're like a transparency material with words in print on them that actually I think they're similar maybe to one of the patterned papers there. I think the font might be a little bit different, but there's like Christmas lights, ornaments, stars, trees, in some really fun contrasting colors. These will be fun to play with, for sure. I like using pieces like this just even as a standalone in a pocket, so one of those pages that has the 3x4 pockets in it, just to tuck one of these in, whether it's a heart or a star or a tree. Really fun elements, or stitching them into a page or transparency ornaments hanging from the top. Lots of fun ideas to play with there for sure. Okay, so there are a couple of alpha options. This has been a really popular type of font for this year. It's like a puffy sticker. Unfortunately, there's only one letter per package. But there are more available that you can actually purchase in the shop. I believe the ones that you can add on to your order are red, but they are the same type of font and style as the black ones here that are included with the main kit. These are super fun to be able to add right on top of photos as well, kind of in the middle. I will enjoy those. This year, there's a pocket that's included for the first time, and I'm actually considering using some of the patterned paper to make more of these pockets because I love this idea to be able to tuck in memorabilia. So if you're going to an event or you have a program or tickets or something, you can tuck them inside and include them in your album. So love this idea, and I'm thinking of making more, maybe in different sizes to go along. Okay, so also included is a big stack of 3x4 and 4x6 journaling cards to be able to fill in your pockets of your album to tell your stories. And these ones are really prompt based. I was just working through a project for the Me story kit, and I just love that they are prompt based because it gives you a place to start when you aren't really sure where to start. So prompt based journaling cards for the win for sure. So I'll show you kind of what's included in the designs here and what's on each side. So there's this really fun green, almost a limey green color, but maybe a little bit deeper. Chartreuse, is that what they call it? Anyway, so this one says Hello Twinkle. And the back is completely blank, so lots of space if you want to just embellish your own card, add on some of your rubber charms, maybe down the side, and still lots of room to be able to fill in your story there. So, Hello Twinkle. Let Your Heart Be Light, blank on the back. Holiday playlist. Christmas music, for sure, one of my favorites, and a great idea to document in your album. Oh Christmas Tree. Fa la 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 la. The best thing about December, another prompt to think about. Favorite holiday memory, and I love how they include at the bottom here, so far, because there's more to come, potentially, depending on when you're documenting. 25, so a good number card, you can use that for the actual December 25th. Holiday favorites. Joy to the World. Christmas countdown. Cozy. This could totally be used outside of Christmas too. Like the color of this reminds me of fall, and whether I use it for documenting my December or for doing a little catch up on my fall documentation, totally will get used. December routines. The awesome spirit of the season. This one is just a really neutral one with kind of green stripes at the bottom and almost an ombre. This is super cute. Love this one. Glorious December. There's just a polka dot pattern. This is another fun one that you can use kind of if you just need a spot or an opportunity to break up whatever's going on your page. Look, Minnie Mouse. 5 things. This one is a great simple star at the top with kind of, it's boxed in, lots of room to add in your story. A yellow pattern. Merry and Bright. 10 things. Let It Shine. Love that. Just black and white stripe pattern, top or bottom, however you want to fill in your pages. This one's got a green diagonal stripe across it. And Oh Silent Night. So, huge selection of 3x4 cards to choose from, as well as some 4x6s. So Dear Santa, writing a letter to Santa is something for sure that we do every year and include in our album, so that's perfect. Joy Is, Magical Moments, and then Be Jolly, and Give and Receive, so you can make a list, whether it's presents or acts of kindness. Just really lovely. So there you have it, all of these pieces included in this year's December Daily Main Kit. Next I am going to show you what is included in Liz Tamanaha's mini kit. Okay, so the mini kit that I chose to work with initially is Liz Tamanaha from Paisley Press. But in addition to her kit, I did end up ordering a couple other things. So I can't wait for my shipment along with everybody else in October. I've got a couple more things headed my way, including Jasmine Jones' mini kit and Pam Garrison's, and a couple of stamp sets. And I had mentioned somewhere else that I'm not even really a huge stamper, but they're just so good. I couldn't pass them up this year. Super versatile. I can think of lots of opportunities to use them even outside of December. So when you open your box, here's a peek of what you're gonna find inside. This is a fantastic kit. Lots of modern and clean elements with like really classic colors, so I am really excited about this one. Okay, so inside each kit you're going to find a small selection of 6x8 patterned paper. And the papers that are in Liz's kit look like this. So just some fun kind of hand-drawn concentric circles there, red and black plaid, black and white kind of, I don't know, V's. You can make them like little Christmas trees, and then just a black and white polka dot print as well. So all really clean, classic, black and white with pops of color. And on the back side of each paper is just a really thin diagonal stripe as well. So super versatile. You'll be able to use these whether they're in December or not, for sure. Also included in the kit is an alpha sticker. So this is kind of a wider font than what's included in the main, and I don't know if you can tell, but it also has a really cool wood grain to it. It's hard. I haven't really seen it showing up very easily in many of the pictures, but it's really quite lovely when you see it in person. Wood grain is always a favorite for myself. Also included in the kit are some of these Transparencies. They are always a favorite for me. I love having see-through elements in my projects. So there's one that is a label. It's not actually wrinkled, it's just got the plastic protection on the cover there. So when I peel that off, nice and clean, clear label element. Circles, some Christmas trees included there. Okay, a little bit of winter foliage. There we go. And then three 3x4 cards as well, which might be a bit challenging to see. Find joy in all things, that's lovely. There's one that's just a white polka dot. And then there's one with Liz's handwriting that says December. So, love every bit of that. This mini kit also comes with some star confetti, which is kind of like a robin's egg blue or an aqua blue, white, black, and gold stars. So these will be fun to make a confetti pocket with for sure. Lots to go around there. There are some rubber pieces in Liz's mini kit that are also awesome. If I can get them open, I'll show you. There we go. Okay, so we'll pull these guys out. Joy, family, holiday cheer, happy, and the details. There are a set of washi strips that match up a little bit with the patterned paper that was included in this kit. They are nice and wide, but you could certainly trim them down or cut them in half if you wanted to get a bit more life out of them. But the patterns on them are really lovely and classic. Okay, so also included in Liz Tamanaha's mini kit are a series of 4x6 and 3x4 cards that have really lovely Liz style designs on them. I'm really in love with these cards and I think they'll complement the elements in the main kit really well. So here's an example. We'll go through the cards and show you what's on them. These are double-sided cards. So this 4x6 card just says the details, and on the back it has the same thing but in a green font instead of red. There is a green background with kind of a white polka dot, and the flip side is black and white polka dot. There is some winter foliage, which has the same design on the other side. The blue is a little bit fainter, so if you don't want the contemporary colors mixed in with your classic colors, the back side might be for you, but I really love that design as well. One of the awesome things about these cards is that a lot of them have gold foil built right into them. So this is Liz's writing. It says "Merry Everything" in a gold foil on black background. I will definitely be using the gold foil side. The back side is same writing, same words, but with red and white instead. Love that. There is a 4x6 card that says December. Again, it's gold foil. And the flip side is black and white. That's going to be a tough one to choose between. The gold foil is gorgeous though. I love it. And then the last 4x6 card has just got a black and white kind of neutral pattern. The flip side is blue and green. So that's the 4x6 cards. And then we'll go through the 3x4 cards. So there's black and white, December. The other side is kind of the negative of that. There is a green card that says favorite things with a few spots there. You can document a date or you can document what your favorite things are. Flip side is the same design just in different colors, red and a bit of pink in there. There's a card that says Dear Santa. The other side is the green, the details. This is a fun, almost infographic style card Where it says the details on the side, there's room for a story. There's check boxes at the bottom that say treasured, happy, important, favorite, memory, tradition, keepsake. Check all that apply. Super cute, love check boxes. So a spot to write your story in, a spot to write the date. You could include a picture here if you wanted to, or even more text. Backside is just a green and white diagonal stripe. This is a smaller version of the 6x8 paper that we saw earlier, just with kind of neutral gray concentric circle pattern written on it. And there it is again, with a slightly larger print. And then again, this is just like the 6x8 paper with black and white design. Both sides, the bottom on the back on the reverse has got some white space there to include your story or an embellishment or the date, whatever you want to add there. There's one that's text-based. It just says most wonderful time of the year. Same thing on the other side with a different color scheme. A black and white, almost plaid kind of pattern. These ones I think are going to be really fun to work with. So it's just half of that circle that you could punch out. You could use it as a tab. You could use it to write or highlight the date, or put in like a letter for a monogram. I love these ones. I think there's another one in here somewhere too. Here's the winter foliage with small thin stripe on the back. Red and white stripe. This is almost like a brush stroke one. There's the design again with half circle. Merry and bright with some gold foil. These are so pretty. Same thing on the back, just black and white. Here is a gold foil card as well, with kind of like a color blocked section on it. And the reverse is green, colors, green shades. Small black and white polka dot. Again on the other side, just with varying amounts of white space, lots of space to get your stories in there. More of the winter foliage. Same on the other side. There's another really neutral colored grid, and the flip side is the green plaid. Fa la 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 la. Joyeux Noël. Christmas trees, kind of a hand-drawn one. That is like, you could use your rickrack to make Christmas trees very similar to that. That would be super cute. Find joy in all things. This is a repeat of the transparency that we saw earlier. So there's black and white with a bit of color version, or just black and white. Black and white stripes diagonally, and half circle on the back. Just a touch of pine cones and pine needles there. Same thing on the other side, but it's got "'Tis the Season" as well. Here is the black and red check with half circle on the back. Happiest everything. Again with a little bit of pink this time. Black and white polka dots, black and white stripe. And a wish list with gold foil writing at the top. Flip side is just a different color scheme. So there you have it. Tons and tons and tons of cards. You could probably get a couple of albums made with all of the things in just the main plus one mini kit. Lots of options to choose from, and some really pretty designs. So a couple of things you should know. It's not a pre-order period, but it's called an order selection period this year, and that ends on September 30th. So anything that you order before September 30th will be bundled together and shipped all in one package with kind of a discounted or standardized shipping rates, and all of that information is available on the website. Shipping begins October 3rd. Any supplies that are still available after that will be put into the regular shop, and standard shipping rates will apply at that point. So if you want to get a good deal on shipping and get all of your things together at once, or if you want to think about a couple of things, you have until September 30th to do that. Otherwise, everything will be available in the shop. Digital elements will also be coming out in early October, and there's more details about that on Ali's website as well. So hope you enjoyed a little peek into the kits that we've got so far. I can't wait for the rest of my stuff to get here, and I will definitely be getting to work very soon on putting together my album pages. Thank you!